Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Marquette Golden Eagles Dynasty here on NCAA Football 14. Happy to be back here for year 6 of this dynasty. The Marquette Golden Eagles 37-27 throughout this first 5 seasons of this Marquette dynasty. Here, big things on the horizon, I think, in year 6, as I think we're finally set for a double-digit win season and maybe a prominent bowl game, and maybe beyond that. We'll see. We're going to start off with the Arizona Wildcats here in Tucson, as the Wildcats are 22-6 over the past 2 seasons, one of the top winningest teams in that span. Rich Rodriguez now, his 7th season here with Arizona, and he's been one of the better head coaches in all of college football over the past decade or so at this point here at Arizona Stadium, and I'm very excited for this season. And again, thank you so much to everyone who's been a part of it. And I'm really excited, as I said, for a new season here. So we win the coin toss. We'll defer, put our defense out there, as the Wildcats will start with the ball here at home. Freshman kicker Hunter Kraft on for the kickoff. The #1 kicker in the nation stays in state in Wisconsin there with Marquette, as he'll be in Milwaukee. Opening kickoff here for Burns. And that was Ryan Weber there making a huge play out of the gate here to start the season, setting the tone as Arizona starts at the 20. Baldwin back to pass. A good quarterback here. He's going to be brought down, and that's Mark Henry, the senior safety. And we're kicking it off hot here in year 6. 8-yard loss. And the right tackle sees him, but he has to go inside there for Carr, and that freed up Mark Henry. And we like the aggressive blitz there out of the gate, setting the Wildcats back. Marquette 9-4 last season. A tough loss there in the bowl game against Washington State. 35-21 in that one. Baldwin hits Morris there, a tremendous throw. Put it right where it needed to be, and Michael Morris hauls that one in. A couple guys in the vicinity, but just not on him. And now Arizona will hurry back. We're stuck now in the dime formation here. And that was a tremendous throw from Baldwin. They're going to go fake it here. Has a man there at the sideline. We were a step back there on Morris. 3 yards there on the out. And now 2nd and 7 from the 40. Baldwin to pass. Carroll loses track there over the middle. That's Ronnie Anderson making the first down grab. Now first down just below midfield here at the 45. Stopped in the backfield. That's Tim Mackey, a Pac-12 All-American there at running back. Derek Perkins, the sophomore corner, almost transferred to Western Kentucky, but able to persuade him to stay with the Golden Eagles. An early play there, forcing the 2nd and 12 now as we hit the 7-minute mark. 1 minute into this year 6 season. Someone jumped off sides. They go with the give here for Mackey. Goes off a block, and then we allow a big run there, 14 yards. And when we set them back here on first down, we bring them to 2nd and 12, 2nd and 18, and they're hitting us with big plays. Now I'll try to cover 2 blitz here. Baldwin takes the snap. Has a man over the middle. That's Aaron Clark losing track of Dowdell. And a good catch there from the senior receiver as the Wildcats hurry back. First down, they go with the screen. Williamson off a block there. Tremendous block shed getting into the play there, but it does commit the face mask, and that's going to set us back. That accelerates the drive now to the 15 for the Wildcats. Baldwin from the shotgun, Mackey to his left. Takes the snap, going to throw here. Has a man in the corner of the end zone, and Bonner hauls that in. Victor Bonner, we were a step late with Omar Wilson back there, the sophomore free safety. His first drive as a starter, and they hit big there in the corner of the end zone. Baldwin has been on, and we see Wilson there just couldn't get up and bat that one. Not too far behind, but definitely a step late, and Chris Carter not going to be able to hang with the receiver there. Now have Dusty Alexander on the kickoff, and he's going to muff it to open the year, and he dives on it, and he's going to be down there inside the 5. We had, I think, Williamson right there to pick it up, but Alexander, a crucial, costly play there, as that backs us way inside our own territory. So an uncharacteristic mistake there from the senior. Alexander enters this year already our all-time leading rusher. Now we go Jason Terrier, gave on the inside, kind of stalled there, but still gets 2 yards. Josh Terry, a slot receiver / fullback, and we'll see him at both spots here this season. And now out there with 2 tight ends on 2nd and 8. McBride the carry. Spin away from a man there crashing down and gets a tough 5 yards. Greg Walker, the senior quarterback, of course the all-time leading passer, has played the majority of the snaps under center throughout the course of this dynasty. He takes the snap here, his first attempt of the year, and he finds Kevin Coleman there for the first down. I thought that defender was going to crash and maybe make a break on the ball, but Coleman, the fellow senior, makes the grab, the first of the season. Kevin Coleman and Greg Walker, part of the same recruiting class, along with Dusty Alexander back there in year 2. Going to lose those 3 players this year. Now, Alexander, his first give of the year, and he cuts that buck back up the middle for 5. Marquette now at the 18. They'll go back to the running game here for Alexander, and he fights ahead for the first down, another 5 yards. Arizona sporting a 3-3-5 on defense with one of the best D tackles in the nation. And we do go back to the run here. Alexander in a bad read there. I had my eyes upfield for whatever reason and lost track of that one. 1 yard loss, now 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 11, put Terry on an out here. And actually was covered up quite well. We had McBride on the angle there, but a good bat down. I think that's that D tackle I was talking about. 3rd and 11 now. Walker from the shotgun takes the snap. That's Tommy Washington, the JUCO transfer at wide receiver, 6'5", 227. A good route there, working out of the slot. The corner there had to kind of sell for upfield with Washington's speed and vertical ability, but a good route there, working towards the sideline. Already 8 plays on this drive, only at the 37. Walker directly under center, takes the snap. Rolls to the left. Finally, we'll just get Terry there. We had a few options. That one only gets 2. And I wasn't really looking downfield, kind of trying to decide between Terry and Washington there, but just couldn't commit. And we do only get 2 yards. We'll stay in that formation, run a quick one here. 3 minutes left in the first quarter, 2nd and 8. Walker takes the snap, time to roll to the right side. A lot of green grass ahead, we'll just run. And we do get a block there, and a good scamper there from Walker, 21 yards, and I think we're going to try and use his legs a little bit more instead of forcing things. I was tempted there, downfield, maybe Mason, I think, or maybe it was that guy right there. I don't know who that was, maybe a new player, maybe Dylan Anderson there, but instead of forcing one, just we'll take what the defense gives us and we'll just eat some of the field. Now Marquette at the 40, driving down the field here, starting at our own 3, and a good play there as we get clotheslined in the backfield, a big loss. Phil Wade, the tackle for loss. Now it's 2nd and 13. Time winding down here on the play clock. Walker takes the snap here. We have Terry on the in and out. Just use his athleticism as he works up for the first down. And he led our team in receiving last year, and he's probably going to do it again this season, even though we will see him at fullback a lot more as he is the full-time fullback. But obviously in formations where we don't have a fullback, we'll have him split out there in the slot and keep his playmaking ability on the field. And now 1st and 10 inside the 30. Craig Jones out there for the first time this season. And who was that? Roger Cook, the freshman left tackle, just got absolutely obliterated. John Robinson, his 3rd stop, first tackle for loss, just absolutely rocked Roger Cook. And that is not what we want to see. Another drive starting behind the sticks, really. And now it's 2nd and 15. That was a bad one on the previous play. I think it might have been Richard Walker, our right guard, who got rocked. So 3 of our linemen under 70 overall, but we have a 91 and at right tackle and an 89 at center. Both senior. I'm sorry, one a redshirt junior, one a senior. Now Walker kind of running for his life. And we got Terry there on the extended route. Josh Terry, welcome back. 21 as we hit the minute mark in this first quarter. We love seeing Walker make plays on the run like that. So using his feet is obviously instrumental to his game. McBride now a give. We haven't seen him in a while. And another tackle for loss. So this run defense really holding up for Arizona. Maybe have to go back to the passing game here. Already less than 30 seconds and each team just with 1 drive so far. Then we'll pick Mason as a blocker and just get Terry underneath. Look towards the right side. And we'll just dump that off for Terry. I wasn't really looking for Pope there, but we'll still take 6. And that will bring us into the second quarter. Like I said, only 1 drive so far for each team. Arizona cashed in very early, but of course Marquette, we take a more methodical approach. And we had to start at our own 3-yard line, so good results so far on offense. Let's see if we can keep the ball moving and hopefully end up in the end zone. Tough spot here to start the second on 3rd and 7. Walker takes the snap. Coleman, we were looking at, wasn't open. And we just get hit as we throw. We were just going for A there. Maybe good that it got knocked down. And unfortunately, this opening drive of the season is going to stall out. But we'll bring on Hunter Kraft to make his first career field goal attempt here. This one from 26 out. The top kicker in the nation. That one good. And it's now a 7-3 game here in Tucson. Kraft on now for the kickoff. See if our defense can get a stop this time out. Burns going to field that one from his own end zone. Great kickoff coverage last time. Burns going to redirect as he works just past the 25. Bradley back out there in the shotgun. He'll give for Mackey to give to the right side. Mackey breaks a Henry tackle, but then Omar Wilson gets there. Another big hit on the ground for Mackey. That one for 12. Now another first down there. We'll give back to Mackey. A hole opens up, and Chris Carter gets over to make the stop. Still 8 more for Mackey, now 2nd and 2. Now at the 47 for Arizona. Arnold in motion. Quick one there, and he just throws it right into the chest of Antonio Carr. And I guess we'll take that. Now 3rd and short here from just about midfield. Mackey in motion. And they'll fake it. And that's Aaron Clark. Sticky man coverage there on the outside. Good adaptation there, adjusting with the route. Gets his hand in there, forces the incompletion. And now Arizona to punt from the 47. Good response from the defense after the opening drive, giving up a touchdown. Someone did jump off sides. They're going to go with a fake. And the punter fires that way out of bounds. Kyle Downing there. I like the aggressiveness from Rich Rodriguez, and will certainly take the result. Now Walker on the drop back. We have Coleman there. Was hit over the middle of the field there prior to the catch, but still working through the contact, making a 6-yard grab. Now 2nd and 4 from the 40. Walker takes the snap. Rolling to the right, and again we'll just take off as he goes out there at the 31, another 9 yards, and a first down for the Golden Eagles. And that fake punt, I think that's just the 3rd time the computer has attempted a fake punt against us in this dynasty. First down for the Golden Eagles. Alexander had a little lane there, but a good play there by the All-American D-tackle Chaz Miller. His first stop of the game. Just 6 yards on Alexander's first 5 carries of the season. 2nd and 10, showing pressure there from the right. I think we'll just have Mason as an extra blocker as Walker takes the snap. And we have Washington there open. They sent the blitz that opened up Washington with that extra blocker there. Another first down grab for the JUCO transfer. Walker starts the year 8 out of 10 with 81 yards. In his last appearance last season, ended with 4 interceptions. Probably the worst game he's ever had in his college career. Looks to rebound this season. Alexander now a give. And he gets 4. Look good. It's good to get some positive yardage on these runs for once. 2nd and 6 now, less than 5 minutes remaining in the half. Walker on the drop back. There's Jack Mason, the tight end, and he hauls that in for the touchdown. I want to say Mason had 2 touchdowns in our opener last year, or maybe 2 in the first 2 weeks. And he gets going early again this year as he hauls in our first touchdown of the season as Marquette takes the lead. Last season, Arizona was number 1 in the nation at one point. We had a number 1, number 2 matchup. UCLA number 1 at the time, and number 2 Arizona would go on to win that game. And another kickoff here for Burns as he's brought down a strong tackle around there, the 35. Arizona starts at the 25 from the left hash here. Their 3rd drive of the game. Baldwin going to keep this time. Carter reads it, and he hangs on there to bring Baldwin down. But good fight there from Baldwin, getting 3 yards as Arizona will hurry back. Chris Carter, the junior at middle linebacker, his 2nd season as a starter. Bobby Price at right outside linebacker as the star there, denoting him as an impact player. As he can't make the tackle there, and then Mark Henry brings Dowdle down by a face mask. That'll give him 15. That's not what we need to be doing in this game, giving them extra. And now Arizona from the 49, and that's not what we need to be doing in this game, giving them free yardage. Mackey, another good carry, gets 8 more. And in regards to the new game, I'm not really in any rush to get it, nor like you start a dynasty. I'm going to be a little thorough and wait it out a little bit. Of course, there's going to be probably a million dynasties by now as we just get torched there in the running game. That's what happens when you talk. You kind of lose focus on the field, but a tremendous rush there from Barrett Baldwin, and we kind of just looked lost there in the 2nd level. A lot of white jerseys there chasing him as Baldwin gets a big hit here, and this rushing attack doing a tremendous job, whether it's Mackey or Baldwin running the rock. A quick drive there as well as their first touchdown scoring drive. Extra point good. Now 14-10, Arizona. But as I was saying, I'm not really in any rush. You know, I know people are going to rush out there. There's going to be a million dynasties already probably started up. I see videos pop up. So it's Tuesday as I record this video. Game came out Monday, I guess, for early access. If you get one of the deluxe editions, I guess. I'm not really quite sure on it. Haven't looked into it too much. But we have, like, people posting videos already like, oh, I rebuilt Nebraska. It's like an hour video. It's like, how did you rebuild Nebraska in an hour? How is that condensed so much? Of course, on this channel, at least, you know, we're going to be a little more thorough. It's all about the storytelling, all about the process. It's just you know, you got to live through it. You don't rush through it. So Walker now at the 25. We look to get the lead back here. He's going to keep on the read option. Good cut there past the defender, and he works it up the sideline as Greg Walker, another 24, and he's brought down at the 50. I have narrowed my choices down, though. I definitely want to rock with a new team, and of course you want to go with one of the worst teams in the game. I mean, what's the fun in, you know, doing Nebraska or like Boise State? We're going to go with either Sam Houston State, Kennesaw State, or Jacksonville State. Got to look into it a little bit. I want to play the game, get a little feel for it before, you know, I start up a dynasty or anything like that. So we'll give it some time. I mean, I wouldn't expect a new one here in a couple weeks at least, but it's definitely coming, and once we start it up, I mean, that's going to be our baby for the next year or so until the new game. You know, we commit to one team, and we're going to go as many seasons as we can. And now 2nd and 12. Got to keep focused here. And we do not, as Collier picks that off. I meant to go for B over the middle, I think. Hit the wrong button. We went with RB, but B was open, and that's going to be a crucial mistake, as I was feeling really good out of the gate here. And a crucial, costly turnover as Collier picks that off. All right, so back on defense now. Arizona from the 33, a chance to really pour it on here towards the end of the first half. 3:03 remaining. Baldwin going to keep again. Why not? Going to get ahead for 11 and a first down. And now Baldwin takes a snap as they hurry back. And a good stop there. Mark Henry going downhill. And finally, we neutralized the run a little bit. If we could hold them to a field goal here, that would be absolutely huge with some time left for our offense. He's going to check that down to the flat. We were there with Henry. We missed the tackle, and Jamar Arnold, the tight end, 8 yards. Now 3rd and 1. 3rd and short here. Baldwin going to keep again. Couple guys home there to make the stop, but he does get ahead for the yard. Chris Carter there to make the tackle. Arizona now at the 12. Arnold again in motion. Baldwin going to keep, and he's stopped there in the backfield. And that's the first team All-American, I believe, from last year. Bobby Price, either first or second team, and a preseason All-American this year. We'll see the 4-3 out there for the first time here. Baldwin from the shotgun at the 15, 2nd and 14. Arnold in motion. They do go with the run, and it gets stopped there by Witherspoon. 4 yards now, 3rd and 10. We do call a timeout, which is 1:45 remaining. As now Arizona with 5 receivers out there. 3rd and 10. And Williamson there to make the play on the ball in the corner of the end zone. Would have liked the interception, but we'll take the incompletion. And it's going to be now a 29-yard field goal. Really a chip shot here for the Arizona kicker, lined up right down the middle. And you would think he knocks this one through. Kick is up and good. Now 17-10 Arizona. And at least we're able to hold them to just a field goal off the turnover. Now Dusty Alexander will take this one out of our own end zone. Needs some momentum here on this last drive before the half. And he's going to work that up the sideline. Dusty Alexander, a good return. Takes that 45 down to the 42. Offensively, very even overall. Plays almost identical. Yards almost identical. First downs are identical. But after this drive, we got to get that score identical. Hopefully we can get down there quick and score and even it up, taking the ball to start the second half. All right, need to keep focus, as I said. Walker out there empty with 5 receivers on the field. Takes the snap. Chuck this one downfield. That's Anderson who breaks free. And he's going. Not the fastest guy out there, but a 40-yard catch, maybe just his 2nd career catch. And we've been getting decent protection, although we were hit right after that throw. And our receivers being pretty savvy here, extending the routes. Walker's still out there empty now. Sam Manning, the junior running back, in motion. And they'll fake it to him. Walker will keep. He's absolutely rocked there by the safety, but we'll still take the 7 yards as we're now less than a minute left in this second quarter. We're going to run Z-spot out of ace bunch for the first time this season. Do you think it results in a touchdown? Walker takes the snap. Roll to the right here. We'll just dump that off for Mason. And he does get ahead for the first down now. First and goal, 30 seconds remain. Mario McBride checks into the game for the first time. Well, not for the first time, but the first time this drive. He gets 2. Now second and goal, we're going to call a timeout. And I didn't even notice, but I guess Greg Walker was shaken up. Okay, so elbow bursitis will return soon. So this is Jason Smith, a redshirt freshman at quarterback, an athlete who we're going to play at quarterback in this dynasty. He's going to keep here on the read option. His first touch as a collegiate athlete, and he stopped just there at the 1 yard line. I thought that was going to end up with a touchdown. And now third and goal, no timeouts, down at the 1. We just got to try and power this one in. And kind of a different situation this year with Josh Terry at fullback instead of Jeff Harris. Jeff Harris had good power there, but Josh Terry more of a finesse guy. Now third and goal here, last play of the half. And we do get in there with McBride. That was a risky call. They stacked the line. I thought they were going to get us there, but we do tie it up. And a good drive there to end the half. Really, Dylan Anderson on that 40-yard catch. That really did us there. Now 11 seconds left as we'll put through the game-tying extra point here. And that's good. So 11 seconds. We'll see if we can hold them off here. They still do have 3 timeouts, although, I mean, probably time for maybe 2-3 plays. So that'll do it here in the first half. Tied 17-17. Obviously, that turnover being the difference. Hit the wrong button. Otherwise, I'd say we've had a pretty flawless performance thus far. The offense really clicking. Josh Terry making some big plays. Greg Walker, besides that interception, which really wasn't his fault, playing a tremendous game there as a conductor of this offense now as a fourth-year starter, a senior quarterback, and we expect big things this year. Just a lot of experience overall. I think our last episode's title was, it's our most experienced team yet, but is it our best? If we want to prove that this year, definitely going to have to start with a win here in Tucson against a very good Arizona team. Marquette starts with the ball here in the second half, starting from the 25-yard line. McBride, good cut there, so he gets 6 yards. A good opening rush here after the touchdown to end last half. Now second and 4. McBride again gets the carry. Good blocking there to the outside, but a good play there by the D lineman just to snatch him up before he could get going there to the edge. Now third and inches. We'll go with Josh Terry here in the short yardage situation, and he gets ahead for 3. Another first down for Marquette a minute into this second half of play. Walker takes the snap. Check down to Mason. The linebacker had a good read on that. Kind of crept down as I had my eyes on him, but Mason still gets ahead to make the grab for 3. Second and 7 now from the 41. Walker in the shotgun takes the snap. Swing that out for Alexander. Barrels over a man and gets 6 yards. Now a third and 1. Marquette 4 for 5 on third downs. Make that 5 for 6 as McBride gets ahead for 2 towards midfield. And that's where we hit him with the read option again. Have had a lot of success with that play so far. Walker will keep. Really nothing doing there. Good job there from the DB getting around the corner, making the stop at the line of scrimmage. Walker, our leading rusher today with 61 yards. Takes the snap here on second and 10. Rolls to the right. Go downfield for Terry. And Terry hauls that in overhead. What a pass there from Walker. Kind of split the double coverage there. We had the corner on him, the safety coming down. And Terry, he's just a marvel wherever he is on the field. Good drive here to start the half from Marquette. Now down to the 17. They'll go Craig Jones here. Jones, a good cut there, getting upfield, gets 5 yards. Down to the 10. Do we dare go play action here? I think we are. Second and 5. I don't really see anything. Don't want to force it. And we're forced out there at the sideline. Maybe had a chance there, a tight window there, but closed quickly. Maybe had Mason there, but yeah, we're not forcing anything right now. Third and 6. Third and 6 now from the 12. Definitely don't want to settle for a field goal again, but of course you don't want to turn it over in that spot either. We have Mason underneath. He's going to be stopped short. A 4th and 2, and I'm not sure what to do right now. They are telling us to go for it, so we've been calling our own plays throughout this game, but in this spot, we'll just kind of take what they give us here. Walker from the shotgun here on 4th and 2. I kind of like what I see as Walker takes the snap. Going to roll to the left. Throws off his back foot. Oh, my goodness. We had Coleman wide open. I don't know why we didn't set and throw. Look at that. Forcing Coleman back to the ball. Came out of first down territory. And we get stopped for no gain. A tough mistake there. Maybe should have took the points. But like I said, I liked what I saw there. And I'm not upset that we went for it. Probably would have done it again in that same spot. Now Arizona backed up here at the 8. And our defense really needs to neutralize them here. They're coming out with 5 receivers to start the second half. Aaron Clark can't bring that down. Perkins also maybe on the ricochet there could have hauled it in, but we dropped the interception, and that would have been huge. Would have got it right back off the turnover on downs, but our DBs really can't catch anything. And now Arizona lives to see another down here, 2nd and 10. Baldwin again will pass. Underneath there, we lost track of him. We had Carter there, and then just, I don't know what happened after the play, and Daddle gets ahead for 13, a first down for the Wildcats. Now at the 20, Arnold out wide now. And he will get the target there. Perkins can't bring him down, nor does Clark. And I think that was Bobby Price getting over to get the stop. Now 2nd and 1, 3 minutes remaining. Mackey gets the give. Henry can't bring him down there on that dive attempt. And that's Anthony Edwards, a linebacker turned D-end, coming up with the stop, his first tackle of his college career. 1st and 10 now from the 37. Arnold there in motion. Baldwin will keep in a tremendous play from Carter, and he brings him down there in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. Arizona backed up a little bit. They go to Mackey, a big hole up the middle, and there's Bobby Price there to clog the lane. Rips him down. Still gets 6, but a 3rd and 7. Arizona quick to get back this time. Trying to call a quick play. Baldwin the fake. Going to step up with no one home. Carter dragged. He was pulled upfield helping out on a vertical route there, and Baldwin recognized that, and he took the open field much like we did with Walker a couple times in this game. Savvy play there from the senior quarterback. Veteran quarterback is what I was going to say. I guess either work. And now a screen. Mackey. And that's going to be an Edwards face mask. Not what we needed. And give him another 15. I think our 3rd face mask of the day. Giving him 45 free yards so far. Arizona now at the 36-yard line. I go to Williams now, the spellback. Haven't seen him yet. And that's Carter again making the stop. Or I guess we have seen Williams. It said it was his 2nd carry of the day. And that's a false start. That'll give us 5 back. So really a 10-yard net on this drive from penalties. Our defense really hasn't had any big impact plays thus far. Maybe a couple TFLs, but otherwise really nothing. A couple dropped interceptions. Now Baldwin kind of had Carter there in space, but luckily he just slid that one down. 3rd and 5. Kind of had Carter on ice skates there in space. We're not looking too good in these one-on-one spots so far. I think we'll try man here in 3rd and 5. Baldwin takes the snap. Gonna try and rush again. That's Antonio Carr coming off the edge and ripping him down for a 5-yard loss. Had 10 sacks last year, a first-team All-American, and the all-time leader in sacks for Marquette adds another one. The true senior, part of our Year 2 recruiting class. Probably the best D-end in Marquette history throughout this series. They are going to try out the field goal unit here, I think, from the 35 it looks like. So, what, a 52-yard field goal? And that's way off. You'd love to see it. And we're still knotted up here in Tucson. And I was talking about the new game earlier, College Football 25. You know, if you have any input, any questions, any thoughts on it, if you've been playing it, you want to give some feedback on it, I would certainly love to hear anything really regarding College Football 25. Now, Mario McBride, a good carry, and he gets ahead for 9. I think the running game now is going to start coming alive. Less than 30 seconds now left here in the 3rd. McBride, another carry, going to bust this one outside. Good space and burst there. And he drags the man all the way down towards the 33. A 21-yard gain there for Mario. Mario McBride, the Northwestern transfer now in his 2nd season with Marquette. Still 1 year of eligibility, so once Dusty Alexander moves on, it's really going to be McBride's backfield. Of course, we'll still have Craig Jones, freshman Jared Luke, And that will drip us down here to the end of the third quarter. A tied game. I think it's the same as we started it, right? No scoring here in the third quarter, but Marquette, a good drive going on here. And they show that Walker pass there where he threw off his back foot, a little spin pass. And that's going to do it here in the third. And I think we're going to reach the end zone and start the fourth on a high note. Marquette starts the fourth at the 34, first down. Walker takes the snap. Swing that out for Dusty Alexander. Breaks the tackle there, but still going to be brought down for a loss. And not what we need to be doing. 2nd and 13 now. Walker takes the snap. We have a man there. I think that's Pope. And that's Kenneth Pope, the redshirt junior. Part of that same recruiting class with Greg Walker and Kevin Coleman. But Pope had a redshirt that first season. But at this point now, he actually has outpaced Coleman. I think Coleman came in as the higher overall. But after that redshirt season, Pope has seen a lot of progression each year. Now up to an 82 overall with a year of eligibility remaining. And now a 3rd and inches here. We'll go for McBride, and he gets ahead, gets the job done. 2 yards and a first down. First down now at the 22. We'll go McBride, an inside carry, and a good burst there through the hole, 8 yards. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2, audible to an inside run. Good push there at right guard, but Alexander reroutes and gets 5 and a first. Marquette now at the 10, 1st and goal. Another give for McBride. Good cut there. Thought he was going to find the end zone. A good lead block there, I think, from Terry as well. Another 7 for Mario. Now 2nd and goal from the 2. 2nd and goal out in the I formation. And they'll give to McBride. And he can't get to the edge there. Broke a tackle, but the second defender there, I think we probably should have went for that inside hole there, maybe closer to the C gap, but overran it. Now 3rd and goal from the 2 again. Now 3 tight ends out there as they do stack the line, but we'll still stick to it. And McBride gets in. Great push up front, winning the battle in the trenches on probably the most important snap of the game to that point. And McBride gets in for his 2nd touchdown of the game for number 2. And now Mackey give up the middle. Another great run there. Gets 13, first down. Now they give back to Mackey, and a great play there from Troy Walker, new starting D tackle. Now 2nd and 11. They go back to Mackey. Carter giving chase, and he brings him down. A strong tackle there, limiting that run to just 5 yards. Brings up a 3rd down now for Arizona. 3rd and 6 now from the 42. Has a man there at the sideline. Anderson could not get a foot in. Thought he might have dragged one there. And Baldwin has been on point on those throws towards the sideline, but that time I think just led him a little too much. And now they're going to have to punt here from the 42, with just 4:20 remaining. I was wondering if we should have maybe burned more time on that last drive, but I kind of figured we'd get the ball back, and if we were still leading, we have a tremendous team who burns clock. So as long as we could string together a couple first downs here, we'll have no trouble in burning some of this clock. With that being said, I do like starting this drive with play action. We'll have Terry leaking there into the flat. We'll go for him, see if we can make a play after the catch, and really couldn't turn upfield. Only 2 yards. Very efficient performance from Greg Walker, 19 out of 22. And that interception's going to haunt the stat line. 2nd and 8, we give to McBride outside, has some space and speed as he tries to turn the corner, but stopped in his tracks. A good tackle and a good run. 3rd and 2. Less than 3 minutes now, and a big play here. You need a first down to keep this clock rolling, and a good stop there from the right end. I'm sorry, from the left end. He's been well, not all over, but these D linemen all have made big plays at big times, and being held up now at the 32, we are going to go ahead and punt for the first time this season. And there's Fred Castillo, was a kicker as a freshman and sophomore. Only missed 2 field goals in that span, but his lack of range really limited us a lot. And it's weird here not punting with Eddie Stevens, a 4-year starter at punter. And now we have Castillo back here. Try and give this one a little more drive than hang time. And that's fair caught there at the 24. 2:14 remaining for the Wildcats. So Arizona now from the 24. And what was that? Like a 40-yard punt, if I'm correct? I'm not going to have to double check. I'll take 40 yards every time, at least at this stage. And Mark Henry, great diagnosis there, going downhill and making a big hit there against Mackey on the screen. 2nd and 12. Now less than 2 minutes remaining. 2nd and 12 here. And they're going to give for Baldwin. Or I'm sorry, for Mackey. Baldwin's the quarterback. Trucks and man gets ahead for 7. A good play call there, going with the run. Although the clock does continue to tick down. 3rd and 6. Go cover 2. As Baldwin back to pass. Going to try and roll out, and he can't get away. And that's Jake Witherspoon getting home, the junior D tackle, a preseason All-American. And a good swim move there against the right guard as Baldwin ran into his own man. And Carr was collapsing the edge there, which kind of gave Witherspoon an assist on that one. Now 4th and 13, and it really all comes down to this final play. We've given up some big hits here in these spots, as most of you loyal viewers have seen. Hopefully we can hold it down in this one. 4th and 13. They're going to check it down for Mackey, and Bobby Price there to make the stop. And Arizona's still with all their timeouts, so we are going to need a first down, but we do take over here at the 26. And I think that was just like kind of poor clock management there from Arizona, but I guess they do save all their timeouts, but just weird play calling, I guess, is more so what I meant. Now McBride, another carry, tried to spin there and split the tackles, and he gets 4. But even a field goal pretty much wins the game as well. You don't necessarily need a first down. Now Alexander on the counter. Should have committed outside, tried to take it there. 3rd and 5 now, and we really could just be aggressive and pass, but I'm not putting an interception on the line here when we could just kick a field goal to take it ahead 2 possessions. Might not even need to, although McBride is held up, only 3 or 4 there, and Arizona gets a timeout with 1:02 remaining. So a 35-yard field goal attempt here for Hunter Kraft, and this will all but win it, although we have seen some crazy things here in week 1, going back to the Memphis Miracle in Milwaukee. That kick up and good, and it's now 27-17 Marquette. Now it's going to be fielded from the 5 by Burns. Not the best kickoff today from Kraft, and a great return there from Burns. Works that down to about the 42-43. Not what we needed to give up there. 54 seconds remaining. No timeouts for the Wildcats. And they're not going to run it, right? You would not think in this spot. Baldwin to pass. And he's going to throw that one away. Now 50 seconds, second down. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. I definitely did in last episode, but Arizona enters the year at number 26, so we just missed out on a ranked matchup here. Going to go over the middle for Anderson, and a big tackle there from Price, as that will stop the clock, or keep the clock going. 3rd and 3 now. I'm wondering if they're going to spike it and waste it down. They are not. Looks like they're going to call a play here. 3rd and 3. Baldwin checks that down for Arnold. Perkins there to make the stop. Now Arizona at the 45. First down, 32 seconds. Arizona gets set back up. 30 seconds now. Baldwin again going to throw that one away, making some smart reads here. Not forcing anything, taking his time, and keeping composure. We really just keep going cover 3 at a dime. And it's been working. 27 seconds now. Baldwin back to pass. Again, going to throw that one away. Maybe a little too hasty on that one. Maybe had some options if he let it develop a little more. But now 3rd down from the 46. 23 seconds left. And ending these games sometimes feels like the end of a basketball game, just trying to get out of here. Baldwin now, they're going to set up a screen. Daniels can't make the stop. Mackey maneuvers for the first down. And that would have been crucial if we could have got a stop there behind the first down marker. The clock would have went down probably past 10 seconds, but instead 16 now. And the guy was forced out of bounds. So a good bounce there for the Wildcats now at the 34, or 33 with 16 seconds. Is that a false start or a neutral zone infraction? False start, so Arizona back 5. 1st and 15 now, back to the 38. Has a man over the middle, that's Morris. And that might do it. They're probably going to be able to get back for one more play maybe, if they get the spike off in time. But that doesn't look like it's going to be the case. Maybe they will. So 2 seconds remaining. Time for one more play, and let's hopefully we can get an interception here and even up that turnover differential. Arizona from the 30 going to go cover 4 now. And just hope we can get lucky with an interception downfield. And instead, they're going to actually hit for the touchdown. Luckily, that was not a one-possession game. Williamson didn't even jump for that one. When I saw it up in the air, I kind of was worried. Williamson all over there and man down the field, but Anderson, he caught that off the ricochet. Of course he did. Well, that's going to do it here in Tucson at least. They do have to go for the extra point. Got to cover the formalities. But with that, Marquette is now victorious, 1-0 here to start year 6. Maybe could have had a better result points-wise. But overall, I really like our offensive execution in this one. That interception, that turnover on downs there, down inside the 10, inside the 5, whatever it was, kind of led to our only scoring 27 points. Maybe you could have added maybe 10 more or so, and maybe came away with this one a little more handily. But I'll take a win. A win is a win. And then next time out, we have probably our easiest matchup of the season against Eastern Michigan, where Lawrence Jackson has transferred. So he backed up Greg Walker the past 2-3 seasons, and now he's on for a new path as his tenure as a starting quarterback begins in his redshirt junior season. So it'll be Greg Walker versus Lawrence Jackson next week, and both of them came in the same recruiting class, competed, and Walker came away with the starting job here in Milwaukee. So thank you, as always, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. It's been real, and be well. I'll see you next time.